It's Sunday special time, and today we're going to have a little bit of fun and do some different stuff. A lot of questions appearing in Discord in the section that we added the other day, and we're going to start out with a question Clash related because this is the format that you guys know. What is your favorite troop? And that would have to be the Archer Queen for me. I know some of you just cannot stand the Archer Queen, but I have always loved the Archer Queen in the sense that you can manipulate her multiple uses, whether it's just a natural adding her to a standard attack or doing a Queen Walk. And I love the Queen Walk. I don't know exactly what it is other than the fact that it's probably one of the more challenging things that you can do in the game, and becoming a master of that and incorporating it into the other strategies that are in the game has always just completely intrigued me. It's been one of those things that I've always enjoyed and try to do no matter what the meta is, whether it's dragons or bowlers or miners. I always try to tie in a Queen Walk. And then also Skittles also asked if you can influence what happens in the game, what would you change, add, or want for Clash? And believe it or not, guys, this is kind of a probably a response that you're not going to expect, but I would like to see more with the Builders Hall. I know it's completely ridiculous to hear that, but I feel like the Builders Hall and the player versus player mode has so much more potential that has not been tapped into yet. And I mean in the sense of maybe some builder wars or maybe some type of builder tournament series or something. I think that that would add a new dynamic to the game that would be just completely really cool, something just really challenge you. It's something more than what we see on the standard Town Hall side. Your other questions are going to be done slightly differently. This video is going to be so much fun because it's something I've never done before. And so Nemo asked me who was my favorite YouTuber and why. And believe it or not, it's not a Clash of Clans or a Clash Royale YouTube channel. It's actually Casey Neistat. So Casey Neistat is, I started watching him about 6 months ago, believe it or not. And he basically like captivates you. He gives you a problem. He's like a master storyteller. His cinematography, the music, it just gives you a feel that captures you from the very beginning of the video and carries you all the way to the end. His personality is so realistic, and I mean, he just doesn't have any problem making fun of himself. Yeah, and
I really like Casey.
So we're gonna have a little bit of fun today and answer our next question of what Fabi and I like to do outside of the house and outside of YouTube. So what are we doing?
We're going to the beach.
We're going to show you our favorite spot. We like to do stuff outside of YouTube as well, and the beach is probably the best place to start that. So questioning, answering time. What do we like to do outside of YouTube?
Well, I like to do yoga and dance. Therefore, the dance parties that we get on the streams. You?
I like to travel. I mean, I like to get out of the house. I like to see something new. I don't like to do the same things twice.
Which leads us to the next question.
Yeah, Buck Nasty asked us if we would be ever traveling outside of the country and YouTubing it. And actually, as a matter of fact, she's going to be going down to Ecuador in July. So We're going to be losing you for a couple weeks.
Yes, but that's part of our goal. Our goal is to take you guys around the world.
Yes, so in time it's going to branch outside of just Clash of Clans. We're going to be doing stuff like this as well. I mean, the game is not going anywhere anytime soon. We're going to continue playing and continue teaching.
So don't unsubscribe.
Yeah, don't unsubscribe. Don't go anywhere. But, you know, we like to do stuff other than just that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now we're exploring the next question, which is
our favorite food
by
from Skittles.
Let's see, or more like, let's show you guys. happy belly, happy heart.
She always says that after she eats something like really, really good. So to answer the question, we do enjoy pizza, and it really throws back to another question that was in the same sentence about our traveling experience. And I loved our trip to New York, even though it really tested us as a couple because she had traveled before that location.
So I had a way to do it, and he had a way to do it.
Exactly. So my only real travel experience prior to that was overseas to a couple locations that I didn't necessarily want to go, and then I've done cross-country across the United States a few times, but other than that, New York City was the first time, Manhattan to be exact, was the first time that we had traveled together.
And now we're trying to move there.
Yeah. in time. Skittles asked, what was my best outside of Clash memory? This guy right here, this is Bear, Mr. Bear. He's my favorite memory of all because when I adopted him, he just instant connection with this guy, and he just understands like every issue that I might possibly be having. This dude is just like, he conforms to my mood, and he just makes everything better. Awesome guy, Mr. Bear. Oh. Time to say bye to Fabi. We're going to get back into the Clash material. Okay, so that was a lot of fun now, wasn't it? So we're going to wrap it up with a question, or finish up Skittles' questions in a Clash event or a Clash memory, which was like the most epic of all, I guess. And I would say that it was probably the Clash Live Chicago event, where I got to meet Clash with Ash and Powerbang and Jake. And just a live event in general was a really, really good time. I'd love to do something like that again, but I don't know if they're even doing stuff like that anymore. I know that Bash has one coming up, but it's in June, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to drive up for something like that. But I would definitely love to attend something like that. So, and then the old Clan Paradox back in the day when we had Mike and Ghost and Jason and Hercules and Oz. That clan, man, that was just so much fun, And I engage with so many of you guys now. Fabi and I engage with a lot of you in the streams and stuff like that, and it would just be crazy to have a clan like that all over again. It creates so many awesome memories in the community, and between clan wars and stuff with you guys, just absolutely memorable moments way back when we were doing like the civil wars and stuff like that. But I think that's gonna wrap us up for today, guys. There's got a lot of questions that we did not get to answer today, but we'll be sure to pick up on them next week and do another episode of Joe Fam Talk, or Joe and Fabi, or whatever we're gonna end up calling this thing. I'm not really sure yet, but yeah, that's gonna wrap us up for today. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and thanks for watching, guys. Whoa!
There it is.
That just scared the crap out of me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That thing just literally scared me.
So we have a new setup. We have a lot of things coming up, but this is one of the setups. It goes up when you guys donate and stuff, so turn off the camera.